Hey, it's Coach Jamila, and I am coming to you here live on Sunday evening. Of course, I'm on Pacific Standard Time, so it's still sunny outside. It's starting to die down, but if you're on the East Coast, you may be getting ready for bed. So I wanted to hurry up and make this video in time for it to really benefit you because today I am talking about 3 ways we can prepare our mindset for the week. So if you worked with me or been in any of my groups, I always have theme days, for the week. And Sundays I like to call Strategy Sunday. And so today I'm talking about really designing the strategy for your week, and a lot of times when we think of like planning our week, we think, oh, well, this is it's basically a list of to-dos, right? And then when we get to the end of that week, sometimes we look back and we're like, man, I didn't do anything or whatever. Or we don't even make it out of the gate. Maybe we start off Monday strong, and then by Wednesday, we don't even remember what was on the list or where the list even is. So it's very important that we talk about our mindset because our thinking really is what drives everything that we do. Just to give you a little bit of background on me, I am Coach Jamila, like I said, but I'm a transformation life coach. Now, in my previous life, I actually had about 17 years of human resources experience. So I've done a lot of career coaching, a lot of coaching around, interviewing, all of those types of things, helping people in that realm. I also had a side business as an online fitness coach, so I help people in that realm to get healthy and lose weight. But then in a personal realm, as a friend, as a colleague, as a coworker, I've always helped people figure out what's holding them back and help them move forward, okay? So that's kind of what I eventually put my finger on is like, wait, this is my gift, this is what I should be doing. And so I really expanded the coaching that I do to encompass all of me and all of my talents and abilities. So I'm bringing 110% of myself to you, to my clients, bringing back all those experience that I have, all that knowledge. But now that additional piece of really digging in there and understanding the mindset and how that really affects everything that we do. Because even in our careers, how much money we make, whether we have a business or we're in a position, also if we're trying to lose weight, all those things are driven by our thinking. So the degree to which we're going to experience success is really up to us. We always think it's some outside factor like, oh, I need better marketing, or, oh, if I just could find the right diet plan or whatever. And it has nothing to do with that. We're the first stop on the train track or whatever. And if we ain't right, it doesn't work. And that's why a lot of times we get started on a path, we fall off, or we sabotage ourselves. We get successful and then boom, we fail. And so this is why it's our thinking, it's our mindset. And so that's why I thought it would be helpful to create this video, because in thinking about the upcoming week and the things that you want to accomplish, one thing to really focus on is, well, how can I prepare my mindset for the week? And so I'm going to share 3 ways that you can do that for this upcoming week. So the first thing is you want to speak into existence that which you want to be true. So if your goal, for example, is to lose weight, well, why not start speaking about how amazing and wonderful your body is? And why don't you set that as a goal, put it on your mirror, and make sure every morning and every evening you start speaking into existence that which you want to be true. So whether that's, oh, my body is so wonderful and amazing, I feel so beautiful and strong, or wow, exercising and eating right are so easy for me. I am easily losing weight and maintaining the weight that is my goal, or whatever. But saying these positive things to yourself in the morning and the evening, and really getting your thinking off on the right foot. Because what do you think is going to happen if you keep telling yourself every day how amazing you look and feel and how easy exercise and eating right is for you? Guess what? When are you more likely to do something with enthusiasm and motivation and zeal? When you're browbeating yourself to do it? When you feel totally negative and bad about it? Or when you're feeling really good and like you're on your game and you are doing it, right? That's when you get stuff done, is when you feel good. And so you got to start in the morning and before you go to bed with your mind, start speaking that which you want to be true into existence. Another example, let's say you want to make more money or you want to get a promotion at work. Start speaking that into existence. You can start saying, there's one that's from, I think it's Bill Proctor, I am attracting money from in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis, something like that. Or if it's a promotion that you want, I am an executive director of blah, blah, blah. Just start telling yourself whatever it is you want to be. It doesn't matter if it's true yet. The fact of the matter is you can tell, here's the thing, you're always telling yourself something, okay? Whether you're aware of it or not, it's happening on a subconscious level, and it's 9 times out of 10 something negative. So why not just start telling yourself something positive? And why don't we let that go ahead and become true, okay? So, or let's say, for example, another situation could be that maybe you've been through an unwanted divorce and you're dealing with an ex-husband, maybe a tension type of co-parenting situation. What could you start telling yourself today and every day about dealing with this man and this whole situation, so that you have positive thoughts and feelings flowing through you and allowing yourself to get into a good headspace, into a good mood before you engage or deal with him on any level, okay? So that's step one, is you want to speak into existence that which you want to be true. Stop telling yourself how fat you are, how unattractive you are. Stop telling yourself how horrible, my ex is, and focusing on him. Who cares about what he's doing? What are you doing, okay? He's going to do him. Who cares? Let's stop wasting our energy talking about him and his new thing, okay? And then when it comes to making more money, stop saying, I hate my job, this is horrible. Okay, guess what? You're not really going to be motivated to go to work and do a fantastic job and be eligible for any type of promotion or any kind of raise or anything. And take it from me, trust me. I'll tell you a little story here. I had a job and I was really good at it. And they made some changes to what I was able to do without consulting me. And it really severely impacted my job. And it took away took the wind right out of my sails, just knocked the wind right out of my sails. And then eventually they asked me to do some things that I really was not comfortable with. And at that point, that's when I was done. Okay. And even though I would try really hard, to do my job and be good at it, I could not hit the numbers like I used to. And it was because really in my mind, I no longer wanted to be there. I was done. You know what I'm saying? I hated it. I didn't like what I was doing, and it was over. And so by me saying that to myself on a subconscious level, I didn't recognize it. It was affecting the results that I was not producing, because I couldn't figure out, why can't I do this? Well, because you can't hate something and tell yourself how much you don't want to be there and how much you don't like it and think you're going to be great at it. It's not going to happen. So if you want to make more money, if you want to get a promotion, then you have to start focusing on what's great about your job. How about being happy you have one? There's a lot of people that maybe don't have the ability to make the money that you make. You do have a lot to be grateful and thankful for. So start speaking that which you want to be true into existence, whether it's getting a raise or I am making X dollars an hour or X dollars a year, whatever. Just start saying it. And so that leads me to my next point. Now that you are, speaking that which you want to be true into existence, preparing your mindset for the week, getting those positive juices flowing, in your mind and thinking. The second point is I want you to choose just one goal for the week, okay? And then I want you to decide on which day or days you are going to accomplish it. So let's say, for example, I've been using losing weight for an example. Well, clearly you have to exercise. That's important. And listen, whether you want to lose weight or not, we know we all have to exercise if you want to stay healthy. We were designed to move and be active. And so it's just a part of life, right? Especially as we get older. And so we just got to figure out a way to do it. And so if your goal is to get healthy, or if your goal is to lose weight, I want you right now today to decide what 3 or 4 days this week you are going to commit to working out 20 to 30 minutes on those specific days. And then decide right now, make your mind up, and then prepare to do it. And that's it, okay? And make sure it's attainable. Don't say, well, I'm going to go to the gym 5 times this week and work out for an hour and lift weights and do a cardio class. Okay, I said 3 to 4 days this week, 20 to 30 minutes per day. Okay, that's attainable. That's doable. You could do that. And so, and if that's not your goal, let's say you've already got that in the bag, figure out what your one goal is going to be for the week and select the day or the days, because sometimes it could be just one thing that you need to get done that only takes maybe a couple of hours. But whatever day you're going to do that on, set that as your goal, okay? And now the third thing I want you to focus on in preparing your mindset for the week, and this may sound very basic, very elementary, but I want you to actually literally decide what time you are going to go to bed every night this week. And you're like, what are you talking about? I'm not 7. Guess what? Do you know how many of us are sleep deprived, especially as women, especially as mothers? We never go to bed early. I haven't gotten in bed before 11:30, I don't know, and since my son was born. That was 2017. So trust me, I know many of you are not going to bed at a reasonable hour, and then you're waking up early, whether to care for your children or to go to work, and you're just dragging all day. So is it any wonder that you don't have any motivation? Is it any wonder that you don't have any energy? Is it any wonder that maybe you feel like, why am I always in a bad mood? Because you're physically tired. Your body can only do what it can do. It's like your car. It's only going to go so far, and then it's going to run out of gas. But on the way to running out, it's going to start sputtering, slowing down, and you're not going to have that smooth, luxurious ride that you're so used to in your car. You got to put gas in the car. You got to get an oil change. So the same thing is true with us as women, okay? We may neglect ourselves for a time, but then, get our nails done or get a pedicure, get our hair done and say, oh, okay, I'm taking care of myself. Okay, but are you going to sleep? Yeah, let's start there. Because guess what? Your nails aren't going to do anything for you as far as making it through the day. So let's go ahead and decide what time each day this week we're going to go to bed, okay? Or you're going to go to bed. And then I also want you to decide what time you're going to wake up. Now, they say that it's very helpful when you wake up every morning at the same time. I do because my son likes to wake up between 5:30 and 6. He's 19 months and, every phase is a different, thing. So now I have to be a morning person. But anyway, if you're able to get up every day at the same time, then that's very helpful to help your body, kind of regulate your sleep patterns and rhythms. But getting to bed on time, and really that will be before 11. Hey, if you can get in bed by 10, you're killing it, right? And then, just getting up in the morning consistently at the same time. And if you want to take one day where you're able to just sleep in, there's nothing wrong with that. No problem with that, but pick that day in advance. What I'm trying to help you to do is to, rather than just allow the week to happen to you, I want you to take the week by the reins and plan on how it's going to go, okay? So those are my 3 tips or 3 ways that I want to share with you on how you can prepare your mindset so that this week can be a success. So just to review, number 1, you want to speak into existence that which you want to be true. Number 2, I want you to choose just one goal for the week and what day or days you're going to accomplish it. Make sure it's attainable. And then third, I want you to decide what time you're going to go to bed every night, yes, and what time you're going to get up. And then just do it, okay? Easy, right? I didn't say anything that was like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to do that. I said it's all easy. Because here's my thing. My hashtag on Instagram that I use all the time is Team Can Do. Because I'm all about doing what you can do, not what you can't do. Don't talk to me about what you can't do or give me your excuses. Let's talk about, okay, this is your circumstances. Okay, well, what can you do? What can you do? Let's talk about that. That's what I want you to focus on, is what you can do. I don't want you to think about it. I don't want you to dwell about it. I don't want you to talk about what you are not able to do. I want you to think and focus on what can I do right now to move myself in the direction that I want to go. Okay? So anyway, if you found this helpful, please feel free to like, comment. If you yourself are struggling with negative thinking, maybe low self-esteem, poor body image, maybe you're constantly trying to lose weight and you just keep sabotaging yourself, you can't figure out why, or you really just kind of want to get a handle on your mindset, on your thinking, and just, become maybe just a more positive person overall, by all means, book a free 30-minute discovery and action call, and let's talk about what's going on and see if I can't be of service to you. All right? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you here.